Come on now. Go and get it. Office में sharpener नहीं मिले. You should do all this. I told you, if you are asking for a map, you be well prepared first. So, and we'll go with the water bodies. And there is no water. Government people should come to. Chalo. Before marking, just let me tell you one thing in short. Look at. It has water bodies as well. There are people who asking me, sir, why Antarctic, why not Arctic? Is Antarctica a continent? No. It's a continent. Arctic is not a continent because Arctic becomes an ocean. Antarctica is not an ocean. Although people, only geographers and other people are there, but no permanent citizens of that. So we start with extreme North America, South America, Europe, Africa. Europe is very small as compared to entire. This is USA, is it? Then Asia and Australia. Mark this, and mark even Antarctica also. And then I'll give you certain other details where every continent, how much area. Why Manasvi is not saying? She is not. Who's that girl? The other girl. She left. No. Is what she can have for Nana. Your talent. Oh, sorry. What? Today I'm very serious. Man. Open this laughter, and I'm putting in some distant continent of the world where nobody comes back. Hey, listen, everyone listen. Instead of poking the map 10 times, try to fix it in your brain. That is what you have to understand. Every person, just drop your pencil. I just want to. Aar 2 minutes में तो देखता रहता फिर क्या करें? Wait, I know that you are very smart. It is very simple. This one and this one nobody can forget. Because these are the jigsaw fit arrangement. Just above South America, clear? With the Canada, it is not continent. And then just above Africa, next to Europe and Australia, you know. Abhi bina dekhe karo. Looking every 10 minutes there. Abhi water bodies bhi main bataun. Water bodies don't mark it. Slowly but steadily. You have to fix all these continents in your head. So the next time you fly to any part of the world, you say, I know this place. Hello, right? 9 to a map mein kar liya. देखो, how easy it is. So any confusion? South America up, North America, Africa up, Europe. Wait, okay. Europe. Next to Europe, Asia, and last one, and एकदम deep में south में Antarctica. Why Arctic? नहीं दिया तो किधर से ऐसे लिख दो. Why Arctic is not a continent? Because it is ocean. And अभी तक geography इतना develop नहीं हुआ कि water bodies को पकड़े के ocean. And the exams comes why Antarctica is a continent? Because it is a landmass, but perennial covered with what? Water. Ice. And who stays there? एक बच्चा नीचे लिखा जिसको मरना है उधर. Only geographers, adventure people. And do you really think they will stay for months? No. Maybe few weeks. Full arrangement. So that is why it is not included in any physiographical map. But as compared to Arctic, Antarctica is a continent. Absolutely. Now look at the water bodies. I generally get confused how to keep you people in shape. Because I always believe this North America ka in and around hai. There are 3 water bodies. Very carefully watch it. Above North America, we have Arctic. The right hand side is Atlantic, and below you come West. Again, say North America up, Arctic. Below, South. And Atlantic. Abhi Markel. And water body का ऐसा fix area बनाने का जरूरत नहीं है. Only continent का understood. It should be near to that continent, North American continent. Voice is in select ethics. We don't. So world is in your finger, है ना? Because every time yes. So today you go home, take a separate world map, and today only you should do it. 7 continents and how many water bodies? 7 only. Is all the 3 water bodies clear? Yes. Even this is also Arctic, very stretched. Now come, I say Africa. ये जो Pacific Ocean है, it is towards south, but it is Africa. We have Atlantic Ocean. Actually, Africa का belong नहीं है वो. It belongs to South America only. Understood what I'm saying? But you see route. Then we have the Southern Ocean. And nobody can forget our Great Indian Ocean, is it? Great Indian Ocean ये पूरा इधर देखो, ये पूरा है और ये पूरा है और एक मलाक्का स्टेट करके इधर मलेशिया के इधर तो उससे वहां से ही सारा शिप्स जाता है मलाक्का स्ट्रेट. And that is what China is ruling, है ना? Well, let us come back here. Atlantic Ocean, nobody problem. Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. So Atlantic, Indian and Pacific. चलो ये पैसिफिक इधर से इधर कैसा है? Globe is round. It is smart. It's round. It is spherical, not round. Spherical. So that it forms the very. Not so very good. So shall we go to with the continents video? It will give you which is the largest continent, how many countries are there, I'll tell you which is the smallest continent, and that you have to not only listen to the video, but you have to keep noting down. I'll try to make the video very not fast, little bit slow, because although it is not a part and parcel of your map, but you should understand. Am I making it clear? So shall we get into that video? So be prepared with your either notebook or with your volume only. That's a very beautiful map, and everybody should know what are we doing with that. So video is fast. उससे पहले मैं उसको वो और भी कुछ मेरे फैमिली इश्यूज थे. तो कैसे मैं हंसता करता रहता था थोड़ा सा वो जानता था. What is that? Add as a अरे मालूम है पर मुझे वो वीडियो मैंने एक तरह से प्ले करवाया रिमोट which will be correct. So आप करके yes, yeah, it makes sense. Building on this one. Only this to prepare.
Today, we'll learn about the 7 continents. Exciting! Continents are massive land masses found on Earth. The Earth has 7 such continents. From largest in size to the smallest. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America.
So whatever number 1, please write down. You will tell the details.
Europe and Australia. Asia. Asia is the largest and most populous continent with more than 4 billion people.
Right. It is tentative, it might be more also, but ठीक है. Largest and the most populous. And which are the 2 countries contributing for that? India and China, no doubt. अब India तो China से भी आगे है, but officially it is China. Asia is the largest and the most populous, not popular, populous continent with more than 4 billion people. ये ऑन कौन करता है? वही लड़का ही करता है ना, उसको बुला के जरा ट्यूशन में नहीं तुमको नहीं, वो he only does it ना.
कल मैंने बोला था लाइट्स
क्या बोला?
लाइट्स बंद कर
He is a dog. तो अटेंडेंस लेने आए.
आएंगे आए
Shall we? It is area wise also. एक और एक वीडियो जिसमें एरिया भी बोलता है, बट अभी आप उतना डिटेल में मत. Then you will totally mess up. Which area we are talking?
कॉन्टिनेंट्स
Geographically.
It is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean.
Maybe लिखो. Surrounded by. Look how beautifully you are going to learn these. Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and Pacific Ocean. So today is a very lucrative class. I will study mathematics. And if I ask you which is the biggest ocean out of the three,
पैसिफिक ओशन
really?
यस
Not Indian Ocean, is that? Who told you, man?
कराची
There are 48 countries in Asia, the Himalayas are the world's highest mountains.
Right, 48 countries. Short में लिखो, sentence में. 48 countries. Highest mountain is Himalayas. Short में लिखने. Highest mountain, Himalayas. So next step we prepare.
हाईएस्ट माउंटेन हिमालय
In Asia.
एशिया में तो है
Lots
माउंट
of
एवरेस्ट
languages are
Wait. Mount Everest किधर है?
अपने पास
A part of Himalayas. It is the peak. अभी जैसे घर का एड्रेस, बिल्डिंग का नाम पहले आएगा कि तेरा ब्लॉक का नाम पहले आएगा? Building is Himalayas.
spoken here. Wow.
ये लो.
India alone has 30 official languages.
इससे भी
The most popular attractions in Asia are the Great Wall in China, Taj Mahal in India, and Bali Island in Indonesia.
चाहिए.
बाकी है
Africa, with 54 countries, Africa is the second largest and second most populated continent.
So directly right. 54 countries, area second, population also second largest. How many countries in Asia?
48
Yeah. How come area वो बड़ा है?
बट इसमें डिवीजन कैसा है एक मिनट
Any tell me any parts of Africa?
इक्वाडोर चिले चिले
What is it?
निगर
Nigeria. What else? Somalia, Kenya, Mozambique. But वो island है, वो अलग से निकला. तो इतना बड़ा कंट्री है. Zimbabwe, सुना है?
ब्राजील
सॉरी ब्राजील को अफ्रीका में घुसा बॉल की तरफ वापस मारेगा. ब्राजील.
It is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea,
ये एक नया मेडिटेरेनियन सी जो इंडिया का रेनफॉल में इन्फ्लुएंस करता है. राइट आर्म सराउंडेड बाय Atlantic, Indian, and Mediterranean Sea. Kabir,
Sea, and the Red Sea. The largest
yes, why the Red Sea is called the Red Sea?
because it has red soil too
Deposition in the majority of the red soil.
beautiful
The longest river in the world is the Nile, in Africa. The Sahara in northern Africa is the largest hot desert.
So you're right. Nile, longest river, short Maliko. Nile, longest river. Sahara,
Hottest desert.
largest hot desert, hottest region. Larger or largest hot desert. And do we have desert in India, which is very popular?
Yes.
Which is what?
Thar.
Thar. The brand is also very popular.
Very hot. The most popular attractions are Victoria Falls in Zambia and Mauritius.
Why Mauritius is having shivling, you know?
No.
No.
North America. North America is the third largest continent and has 23 countries.
There was a serial which used to run in our school days. I mean, it was in Mauritius. Indonesia में भी airport में they have a statue of big shooting. Yeah, many are Muslim people. You know, there is a place in Saudi called Mecca and Medina.
Yes.
That is a temple, in fact. It is not a. It was called as
Yeah,
Makkeshwar temple.
there is
And Shivling is there.
yes.
And it is very strict that no pure person who has never tasted meat, if he is not allowed. But many Muslims, they don't accept it, but ठीक है. मक्केश्वर को ही लोग ने मक्का बोला और अभी भी उसके बीच में बिगेस्ट शिवलिंग है. चलिए उसको तोड़ते हैं. बड़ा स्टोरी है.
Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic Ocean surround it.
Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic Ocean. और वो जो करते हैं वो सब लोग ने इस्लाम कर दिया. And it has some historical facts also. ऐसा नहीं कि मुंह पे ऐसा मुंह से स्टोरी सुनो. So that is what they say. Sanatana is one of the oldest collectors. And you go to even now also some parts of America, is that Red Indians where they live, they worship Lord Shiva and that Sheshna. And you know who is Sheshna?
Yes. Lord, the spirit that wrapped around.
Lord, you guys are interested in listening?
Yes.
Some people will be back. Or in fact, they say that after the war came to an end, Ramayana, Lakshmana wants to, be remain with Ram. उसका तो वो कर्तव्य रहता था. तो उसने बोला अभी तो आपका पुनर्जन्म हुआ है. He's an avatar of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu said, if you want to remain with me, I'll keep it and I take the avatar of Lord Vishnu once again. But you cannot be in a human form. He said, no problem. तो उसीलिए देखो लॉर्ड विष्णु हमेशा उस पंचनाग पे सोता है. एंड वो पंचनाग और कोई नहीं था, दिस ओनली. फिर वो कुंभकर्ण का क्या हिस्ट्री है, फिर ये शूर्पणखा जिसका नाक काटा वो गया उधर. हाउ डज दैट लेडी कवर अभी भी वो, बिकॉज़ शूर्पणखा नाक नहीं था तो वो अपना मुंह कवर करके रखते थे. एंड दैट इज द शिवलिंग प्लेस बाय हर ओनली. उसका पति, उसका पति जो बहुत पावरफुल योगी था. And this is how the vanshaj of those people are these people. So who was Surpanakha? Everybody knows. Yes. Who is she? Brother, sister. And जब वो kidnap करने आया, it was this lady only responsible. This lady went there and gave. और अभी भी आप श्रीलंका में जाएगा ना, that पुष्पक विमान, which they say it cannot fly long distance. यहाँ से अमेरिका ने लेके जाएगा, but it can fly short distance. That is still there in the museum. And अगर वो आपने राम सेतु मूवी देखा है, उसमें तो लोग ने classic example किया. Now also there are certain stones. If you try to immerse in the water, it will not go in. And लोग ने उसका pieces भी रखा है. And that stone came all the way from Mongolia and Persia. वो इधर से नहीं आया है. And that is the reason why the bridge was able to be constructed by Hanuman. Hanuman, you know, the son of Lord Shiva only. Lord Shiva only, but in the form of Surya Putra. So we always believe ना हमारा चलो ठीक है कुछ लोग मानते नहीं, इवन आई ऑल्सो डोंट बिलीव टू मच, बट देयर आर सम एविडेंस व्हिच शोज, एंड ये गवर्नमेंट क्या बोलता है वो एडम्स ब्रिज है, इट्स नॉट एडम्स ब्रिज, द ब्रिज कंस्ट्रक्टेड बाय लॉर्ड शिवा, या उस जमाने में उनको वानर सेना बोलता है, सेना मतलब बंदरी है, तो इन लोग ने ब्रिज ही बनाया, अभी भी आप उधर जाएगा ना, द वाटर इज अप टिल योर नी लेवल, इफ यू walk you can see Colombo, and Colombo was a most beautiful city in those days, and it was safeguarded by Ravana. And how many of you know that Sita is nobody else, but she was a daughter of Lord Rama. But Valmiki ने story में लिखते समय उसने भी गड़बड़ घोटाला
Daughter of
वो मैं बात में सुना. Why Valmiki hides certified? There is one more historian, I think आपका history books में मैं Kamban Ramayana, in which he says the hero of that entire Ramayana is not Ram, it is Ravana. आज तक रावणा जैसे कोई क्या बोलते शिव भक्त पैदा नहीं. He was very talented person, and कुछ भी बोलो म्यूजिक dedicated to, and जो रामेश्वरम में है ना, that is also one शिवलिंग है, that is the only शिवलिंग where there are two शिवलिंग्स, एक जो इन्होंने बिठाया और एक जो राम ने बनाया. Before fighting the war, Ram had made a shivling and did that. And Tamil, I have gone to that place. It is Ram Ishwar, Rameshwar, Ram se banaya hua shivling. And I think early morning 4, but I couldn't get that. और अभी भी है वो सच है. If you pour the liquid, that is milk, when it touches that stone, na, it changes color. Only first 10 minutes के लिए दिखता है. हम लोग 4 बजे जाके लाइन लगाए, but हमको 3 घंटे के बाद गुरुजी दिखाते हैं कि देखो वो शिवलिंग में वो कुछ पावर्स है. So there are some mystical powers which we believe.
But is it done by any tourist or?
No. अरे बाबा तुझे तो अंदर भी नहीं जाने देंगे इतना दूर से. I mean, sorry, he doesn't believe it or not. There were 2 stages of even Lord Jesus. When he was born, he was there. शायद इसको मम्मी को मालूम रहेगा. 17 or 18 years he was there. After that 10 years he was missing in the history. Where did he go? And ye Muhammad Prophet bhi. So they were in India learning the lessons of spiritualism. There was no religion, na. Hinduism nahi tha, Islam nahi tha, hai na. So they say they were taught Krishna Niti, which when Prophet Muhammad went to his country and the Lord Jesus went to their country, they changed it into Christianity. तो इन लोग में भी वो बोलते हैं जो सबसे बड़ा स्टार है वो उनका भगवान, जिसका कोई रूप नहीं, और अल्लाह को भी वो लोग क्या बोलते हैं नूर है. नूर मतलब एक छोटा डॉट है. They do not have the statue. And if shivling also, if you ask, there is one is Shiva, and other is नहीं, दो रूप रहता है. एक रूप जो सिर्फ इधर जो आपको दिखता है, तो घूम फिर के देखेगा ना, all the religion belongs to only one God. Understood? So इनका जो Jesus था, he gave the sermons or speeches for their country. Prophet Muhammad gave the sermons and speeches to their country. Indians take it as this, and Indians, to be very believe, they did not have any religion till the Islam people did not attack India. They call themselves Muslims. अभी भी American Muslims बोलेंगे. They will not call us Muslims. तो Indians को पूछा गया तू कौन सा religion है? हम लोग Hindus हैं, because we belong to a then South में अभी भी history है. Hindu Samaveli situation valley. So we belong to a civilization which is from Hindu Kush mountain, that Hindu Kush ranges. है ना? So that is why you and me are today called as Hindustani. But ये politician ने क्या कर दिया? Hindus को उठा के किसके साथ जोड़ दिया? सनातन धर्म के साथ जोड़ दिया. Understand what I'm saying? So Hindustani is nothing but it is the people who came from that Hindu Kush. And you go to Gujarat, even today, the temple which was looted 17 times, which is the temple by Muhammad Ghazni and Gaudi. And every time he looted the temple, they constructed the wall and other thing with gold walls, not golden walls. That was the rich. मैं ये पहना, ये तो गोल्ड नहीं, ये तो चीज है. Golden walls मतलब इसमें वो जैसा उसने पहना, पानी चढ़ाया, they dipped it. Gold walls is 24 karat या 18 उस जमाने, and that shivling was bedded with so many. तो ये लोग, I think Muhammad Gauri has lost one of his arm and he has lost one of his legs. शायद इस फिर से बोला रहेगा. But then also he came, लूला पांगला होके मतलब ही कैन नॉट वेट, इतना कैसा पैसा है। अभी भी आप एक एक टेम्पल का, एक एक चर्चेस का, एक एक इस्लाम का देखो, बहुत पैसा है, बट इंडियन गवर्नमेंट चुपचाप रहता है। अब इतना दूर क्यों जा रहे हैं? ये लाल बाग का राजा ले लो, जीएसबी मंडल का ले लो, कभी गए वो स्टैचू?
Yes.
इतना सोना डाला रहता है, एंड दैट इज ऑप्शन,
Yes.
and they take
Money for the
they
next
take
year.
10 times what it is. So where is this money coming from? It is all in the name of the God. मैं तो अभी वो पंडाल सोनल जाना ही बंद कर दिया, क्योंकि उधर जाना मतलब इम्पॉसिबल। हाँ, जीएसपी एफएम गया था, फर्स्ट डे ही चले गया था, बिकॉज इट इज वेरी क्विक। But then what you have to understand, historically India was the only country which was not only a golden bird, it was having so much. देखो, our foreign affairs minister, Minister Sudarshan Jaishankar, has the audacity to ask the British people sitting in London, $89 billion तुम हमसे लूट के गया, इंटरेस्ट भूल जाओ, पैसा तो that reporter का मुंह ही बंद हो। And where is this Kohinoor? 132 कैरेट का डायमंड, now at present is not even 82 कैरेट। उसको तोड़ दिया या उसको क्या किया, गॉड नोस। एक तो क्राउन में है और फिर बाकी पता नहीं। So the day when India is going to take Kohinoor, Kohinoor किससे लूटा बोले तो will laugh. It was a 12 years old crown prince. हाँ, उसे पाकिस्तानी किंग को गया और वहां से ये ब्रिटिश को छीन लिया। It belongs to India, है ना? So what I'm trying to say, even those days it was rich, even now also it is rich. You fly out of India ना, अभी हमारा इर्द गिर्द कंट्री में क्या हो रहा है, यू नो, पाकिस्तान ले लो, बांग्लादेश ले लो, अभी यूरोप में प्रॉब्लम है, जर्मन में प्रॉब्लम है ना? अमेरिका तो ऑलरेडी पता नहीं उस बंदा क्या कर रहा है, बट इंडिया इज द ओनली कंट्री वेयर इट इज सेफ फॉर यू, है ना? एंड जीडीपी इज फार मोर बेटर। एंड इजराइल तो कभी कुवैत को बॉम्ब डालता है, कभी ईरान में डालता है।
सबसे ज्यादा लीड फीड है।
हाँ, सबसे ज्यादा अभी ग्रोथ रेट 6.79, ऑलमोस्ट 7 का, हाँ, पूरा वर्ल्ड का। एंड अमेरिका अभी ये जो ट्रम्प ने जो 50% 100% डाला है ना, अभी 6 महीने वो करने का सोचा, 6 महीने के अंदर उधर इतना तकलीफ होने वाला है। अभी अमेरिकन पीपल हु वोटेड फॉर हिम, दे डोंट वांट हिम टू बी द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया। तो अब 2 या 2.5 साल बाकी है। एंड अमेरिका में हिस्ट्री कैसे ना, वंस यू आर इलेक्टेड you can be re-elected as a president, but once you are re-elected, done. तो जिंदगी में तो कभी president of India नहीं, president of US नहीं बन सकते। So Donald Trump is a very big businessman, everybody knows, है ना? And he wants to make his this second term, that is the last term, and he's 82 or 81, I think, and he cannot come back. He has a hope. So whereas our prime minister, he is also not 8, he is also 74, I think, 74 or 75. Maybe he comes for the second, third term or not, nobody knows.
Fourth time.
ये third times. Maybe we will have a shocker. Suddenly कोई नया बीजेपी का कोई यंग लीडर को बिठाएगा। जैसे मध्य प्रदेश का जो लीडर है ना, is a very chief minister, is a very renowned and a very पढ़ा लिखा बंदा, and is doing so many things. Many people are saying, sir, Amit Shah आएगा, योगी आएगा, you never know. I still remember Lal Krishna Advani was our deputy जब वाजपेयी थे। सडनली इनको स्टेट में से उठाया और इनको बोल दिया कि आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर कैंडिडेट। तो दैट इज व्हाई दिस राहुल इज वेरी अनहैप्पी। को तो लगा कि पूरा कांग्रेस, पूरा इंडिया उन्हीं का है। सडनली ये कम पढ़ा लिखा राहुल इज बोलता है, अक्सर में पढ़ा, उसका लैंग्वेज सुनकर मुझे हंसी आता है। व्हाट काइंड ऑफ
से बीजेपी,
हाँ, यू नेवर नो। एंड इफ यू रीड दैट नॉस्ट्राडामस बुक और हिंदू माइथोलॉजी आल्सो, दे हैव सेड the leader from Asia will rise to the world and he will rule the world. So many people say it was Xi Jinping, वो अपना चाइना वाला, बट अभी शी जिनपिंग का पहले जैसा भी रापो नहीं है। चाइना में उसके खिलाफ सब लोग रेडी है, उसे लग जैसा तैसा बैठ के बैठा है। So many people are saying it might be our own prime minister. You never know, है ना? But then we want that India should become the leader of the world. Whoever is the prime minister and that work, कांग्रेस करे ना तो बीजेपी करे ना, but like him you should have the courage. मुझे याद है जब भी हम लोग बात करते थे, oh you Indians, तो ही India, oh such a good country. चेंज हो गया डायलॉग। एंड हमको अभी ऐसा देखा जाता है जैसे कि हम अमेरिकन सिटीजन है ना, वो रिस्पेक्ट आ गया। और ये सिंदूर में जो धोया, इवन अमेरिका शॉक, लोग ने कैसा 3-3.5 दिन में कैसा पाकिस्तान को ऐसा मारा है। Now also that Sindur is going on. आज जो कौन है वो सबसे बड़ा हाफिज, उनको उधर ही उनका ही कंट्री में रख के मारता है। कोई तो एक सीरियल में कभी आपको ओटीटी में बोलता हूँ, देखो, तो हमारे जो इंटेलिजेंट पीपल है उन्हीं का कंट्री में मार. And you know that Kapil Sharma comedian?
Yes.
I went to Canada. उसका बड़ा रेस्टोरेंट है. You are shot by the local सरदार. हाँ, and ये गधा आके कंप्लेन भी नहीं किया. अरे कंप्लेन तो कर. बस बुलेट से उसको फायरिंग किया. 7-8 राउंड हुआ. अगर 1-2 बुलेट लगता तो इसका उधर ही कार्यक्रम उधर तक. हाँ, he is a very rich fellow. वो मेहनत भी है, टैलेंट भी है, वो नहीं कर रहा. But why was he shot there? Because I remember उधर का जो खालसा पंथ लोग हैं ना, लोग ऐसे मांगा रहेगा पैसा तो इतना करोड़ चले आपको दे देंगे, बोला जा रहे जो करके करो. So look what is the world going through. So maybe yesterday Zelensky, Ukraine Prime Minister, President, he told कि I don't believe in Russia, I don't believe in Trump's word. I want Mr. Modi to come forward and help me. So this Trump might be in a hot seat. ये क्या चल रहा है? मैं पीस टॉक कर रहा है, बट जो यूक्रेन का लीडर बोल रहा है मुझे मोदी पे ज्यादा भरोसा है. बिकॉज देखो एक तो लीडरशिप है, दूसरा हाउ ही कैरीज हिमसेल्फ. यू आर टू यंग टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दिस, बट ट्राई टू मेक योर कैरेक्टर इन सच अ वे ना कि आप घर में रहेगा तो भी आपको याद करना चाहिए फैमिली, आप बाहर गए तो भी याद करना करता है. वैसा वाला टाइप नहीं ये क्या कर. So it is the aura of the person, and you speak less, but you speak only what you want. अभी मेरा आदत है मेरे घर में बड़बड़ करने की. मेरा माँ डिनर करते एक ही बोलेगी ये लेक्चर नहीं है. मतलब पानी पीते समय मैं तेरी स्टूडेंट नहीं है तो मूवी बंद कर लो. है ना. अभी देखो वाटर स्कैर्सिटी इज द चैप्टर व्हिच आई हैव बीन एक्सप्लेनिंग सो मेनी इयर्स. अभी मेरा घर का वो फॉसेट चालू रहता है, मैं बोलूंगा अरे ये वाटर का क्या है, इधर लेक्चर मत सुन. हमारे घर में हमको रेस्पेक्ट नहीं. और मैंने कुछ बोला हाँ ये ना स्टूडेंट सुना वो सुन. एंड शी स्पीक्स वेरी पोलाइटली. अरे बाप रे तू रहेगा प्रोफेसर, मैं भी प्रोफेसर का माँ है. तो कौन है? मैं. तो your family will not respect your values, to be very frank. But then you have to make your personality like that. ये चाय वाला खोलता रहता है. चाय वाला was his dad only. He, when he was studying, he was helping the chai to be distributed. Can we imagine he is the richest chai wala in the world today? बोलते एक दिन का जो ड्रेस पहनता है ना उसका कॉस्ट्यूम भी 4 से 5 लाख रहता है, सिर्फ कॉस्ट्यूम. मोदी. और उनका हेयर स्पेशलिस्ट एक है, स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट एक है, उसका डाइटिशियन एक है. इतना महंगा और बोलते हैं कि मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए. इतना तो कर रहा है. The car he travels, oh my God, and the flight he travels. हाँ, ये जो चाइना में पाकिस्तान फ्लाइट लैंड हुआ ना, पाकिस्तान का इतना सा वो जेट के फ्लाइट गया और इंडिया का एरोप्लेन तो अमेरिका जैसे प्लेन है ना. So they are showing ये इंडिया का प्लेन कितना बड़ा और पाकिस्तान का इतना सा वो कार्टर फ्लाइट में उतर रहा है. So what he has done, nothing. He was a person who used to be living in that area. What is that area? That Shivling area. तो एक बाबा जी है, आप बिलीव करेंगे, इतने सालों से अभी भी 18 साल का दिखता है. बहुत कम जन को दिखा जैसा रजनीकांत हुआ. तो he came in his dream. He said that your place is not here. You go back to the place where you have come from and try to go for country's welfare. That is the time he joined RSS. That is the time he became the CM, and he was never expecting to become the PM. है ना? But he is the PM. The country which did not give him the visa, which country? US. When he was the CM of Gujarat. अभी ये जाएगा तो पूरा अमेरिका ट्रम्प से भी ज्यादा इसको पसंद करता है. हमारे बिल में चूहा चुप के बैठा वो कौन है? राहुल. हर कुछ ना कुछ वो इसके खिलाफ करता ही रहता है, अभी भी कुछ कर रहा है. बट देन ही इज फेसिंग द चैलेंज वेरी थिंग. वो बोलते ना वन मैन आर्मी. इसके पीछे बहुत लोग हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि अकेला है, बट एट लीस्ट ही हैज द करेज टू फेस इट. देखो वन हैंड अमेरिका को भी हैंडल कर रहा है, and one side is keeping the friendship with Russia. You know why India and Russia is so friendly? जब इंडिया और पाकिस्तान का 1971 वॉर हुआ ना, अमेरिका ने अपना 2 नेवी बड़ा शिप इन सपोर्ट ऑफ पाकिस्तान टू अटैक इंडिया के बेस. वो शिप हमारा इंडियन ओशन में क्रॉस कर था. इंडिया माइट हैव लॉस्ट दैट वॉर. Within no time Russia sent its biggest submarine towards Asia. जैसे ही मालूम पड़ा अमेरिका को ये रशिया ने सबमरीन भेजे, से बोला नो हमारा कब शिप तो एक डूब मर के 71 वॉर. इंडिया ने फिर 14 डेज में पाकिस्तान को भी मारा और बांग्लादेश को फ्रीडम भी दी. That time Putin was not the president, to be very frank. That was a different person. आप रशिया में भी जाएगा ना, बिल्डिंग्स लेने दो या बाकी रहने दो, आर्किटेक्चर स्टाइल इंडियन है. एंड इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट व्लादिवोस्टॉक में है, मॉस्को में बड़ा बड़ा हॉस्पिटल इंडिया ने बना के दिए रशिया में. I'm telling what it is. So whenever we study the 7 continents, na, they say it was not 7 continents earlier. It was one. Pangaea. And then slowly separated. अभी क्या पता तो अलग अलग हुआ ना, क्या पता इंडिया का इन्फ्लुएंस उस टाइम पे भी था क्या, यू नेवर. because it was only one. ये था ही नहीं ना, आना तो नहीं था, वो भारतवर्षम था, फिर भारतम पड़ा, फिर ब्रिटिश लोग ने आके नाम इंडिया रख दी, तो they can't pronounce भारतवर्षम और भारतम. So that is the reason. So look how proud is our Indian culture. But what you and me do? क्योंकि आपके पेरेंट्स हो या दूसरा कोई टीचर बताना चाहिए बच्चा को कि दिस वाज आवर कंट्री. हाँ, तो कभी कभी ऐसा फ्लो में बहुत ज्यादा बताता हूँ. गांधी एंड नेहरू played the biggest politics of them. है ना? That is why India is trouble. Did I not say that the map of India is like this? Sorry, please watch the map. What is not written here? But we put it. ये मालूम है? This is POK. हाँ? पाकिस्तान occupied Kashmir. और ये भी मेरे नेहरू जी ने गिफ्ट किया. तो now we say it will be Sia in. चिन मतलब चाइना, सियाचिन. और ये पूरा ग्लेशियर्स जो हमारा सबसे बड़ा जो माउंट का वो कौन सा है जहाँ, that is there with China only. तो इंडिया बोलता है कि इसको भी सियाचिन नहीं, सिया इन, और इसका कुछ संस्कृत नहीं, मौजूद नहीं बता.
Why doesn't India just knock down Pakistan?
It is not so easy, man. Anyway, we are going to वो कौन है वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर बोलने की तरह हमको तो पीओ के रेडीमेड आने वाला सजाए. क्यों मैं अपना मिलिट्री को बेच के मरवाऊं ना. It is going to come back to India. But then the historical evidence is this. Siachen हमारा and ये भी हमारा. I remember that video my dad also showed me. The biggest IAS officer had the courage to ask Mr. Pandit Nehru, सर आपने इतना बड़ा टेरिटरी और ये क्यों छोड़ दिया. तो नेहरू जी ने बोला वो तो पतझड़ है, जंगल है, पहाड़ है. तो ये सब बाल फेल मिस्टर जो भी था, तो उसने बोला मेरे सर में ना बाल नहीं, इसका मतलब मैं अपने सर को गिरवी रख दूंगा किसी के पास. दिस इज व्हाट दोस डेज पॉलिटिक्स. एंड ये मेरा राहुल बोलता कि अरे तेरे ही नाना जी ने ये सब काम कुकर्म करके गया है ना. और अभी भी वो फाउंडेशन के लिए पैसा चाइना से आता है, राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन करके रखा है, करोड़ों रुपए चाइना से. So I always feel agitated why this compliment. Very few people know what is all this. Okay, sorry to teach them. Okay.
The largest population here, and the United States is the richest country. Popular attractions are Niagara Falls,
Canada, US,
and Walt Disney World, United States. South
and now we have Disneyland everywhere, but originally it was America.
America.
India.
The Pacific Ocean borders South America to the west, and the Atlantic Ocean borders it to the east. With 12 countries,
Holy, ये ocean Pacific ना, Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Indian Ocean doesn't come here. So I should go to some university and give lectures like this, है ना.
South America is
India में देखा है.
home to the largest river
There are
by
a few
volume,
Indians like it, and
The Amazon.
it's better.
the world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls,
Yeah.
the driest place on earth, Atacama Desert, and the world's largest rainforest, Amazon River Basin. Antarctica is an ice-covered continent surrounded by the Southern Ocean. It is the windiest, driest, and the least populated.
ये देखो exam आता है.
Surrounded on all sides by Southern Ocean.
नहीं, That is only to the north.
Permanent residents on this island. Beautiful emperor penguins are found here. Europe. Europe is the world's third most populous continent with 50 countries. Russia is the largest among these.
But it was USSR, which was Asia and क्या बोलते हैं? अभी तो Russia है.
तो रशिया को अलग से
Largest among these.
And that is also America.
as big as Antarctica.
City is the
Even Russia is a very big
country in the world.
वो हम लोग वो जो coldest place देखा वो पता नहीं area wise India is biggest. India से भी बड़ा है वो जगह. And the population is also close to India. Our people are
Not close to India.
हाँ मतलब थोड़ा बहुत.
The most popular attractions are Big Ben in England and Eiffel Tower in France. Australia. Oceania is the smallest continent.
Yeah.
The main cities here
Right, smallest continent.
are Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Darwin, and Canberra. The most well-known Australian animals are kangaroos and koalas. The most popular attractions here are Opera House and Australian Elves.
American and
Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
it was nice that I shared all my little bit of art में जो जो छुपाते हैं उसे मैं कहीं भी जाता नहीं छुपाता था मैं रखूं या ना रखूं but मेरा वो knowledge student तक पहुंच सकती है ना so shall we share that map now sure So take down the first map. We have column. Now it is easy for you to remember. Okay, I'll tell you the page number. Use that one map to mark the other. The first one that you guys have asked me is plateaus, is it?
35. But it is just that.
But इसमें क्या करो तो उतना ही बताए. ये नहीं चाहिए. इसमें 235 वाला नहीं चाहिए. Come to page number 237 ये भी नहीं चाहिए. ये last एक chapter है. इसका पूरा मैं पूरी. And come to 238. Let's see. हाँ. चलो. Start taking whichever I am asking you to do. Let us count. Start Mediterranean Sea, Persian Gulf, Caspian Sea, South China Sea. Then come to other side, Caribbean, North Black, that's it, Gulf of Mexico, and Bering Strait. ये Bering Strait पूछते हैं. चलो अभी mark करो which is the map given. And try to not write with the order. You guys take your own numbers. समझ रहा है? And try to put it here. No need to exactly copy. And so now you write whatever I made you to mark. Here you write down. Then you mark it now with the number. And be careful to.
The same numbers.
You can use your own. I'm not going to cross check that. For you, it is to identify what is that place.
Team. Biology team, such as maths. But this. Yes.
Yeah, you make sort of that. Good. And of course, there is polite way to see will. But then no, अभी 4 साल book लिख रहा है सर इसमें से आपका which paper is this?
Bio
Bio
and maths.
20 total
I'm not
marks.
sure.
That's 50 40
30,
and how much you got?
30.
13 out of 20. And you dear? That one bio
I got 17 out of 20. It's my.
I got 12 out of 15 in maths, both of them,
and
and for bio it's less.
how much? इसको भी मिलाना है कोई नहीं मिला sure
ये देता नहीं कभी.
क्यों? But there is a retest option ना my dear. Why don't we give the retest?
Taking it is there. Yeah.
He is not serious in 9th. 10th में ऐसा मत रहे भाई. हाँ. Shall we mark it? Now let me go to the second map. That is 240 आ जाओ. इसमें बहुत important आएगा. Now नहीं भाई एक ना. Let us come from Asia only, है ना? That MC Kiang, उधर टिक करो. MC Kiang, China's longest river. Come to the right hand side of your map. 17. Then it is 16. How do you pronounce this?
Wango.
Wango. Wango to come look. River Indus, 19. And Ganga, river Ganga.
Okay.
Then come to Africa. It is orange. That's a river. Huh? Zambezi. And Zaire Basin. It is not a river. And then we have Nile. We can't forget Nile.
Euphrates.
Euphrates. It's okay. Tigris and Danube. And Rhine is also.
I should
Rhine.
Danube.
Danube. And Rhine. River Mississippi. South America. Sorry, North America. Colorado. और दूसरा तो आ गया. Paraguay. चलो करो. Almost सब आ गया, but these are very important. Mark it down only. Okay, and what is the rule of a map? Always look here. Whenever you are marking the place, now the arrow should go in and stop well before that place. मैंने देखा है, ये place है और ये भैया ने mark ऐसे किया. I will give wrong because he has fixed the line. So better let arrow mark come inside and let it be little bit right aligned. ना मैंने map marking देखा है. फिर इसके बीच में सब घुसा के how would I give marks? If it is extreme to the left, it is okay, no problem, nobody. But generally it should be one below the another. फिर ये मैंने सीखा है, मैंने 10th का उसको कैसा करते. इधर एक place है इंडिया में. मैंने मुझे क्या सर इधर से एक place आ गया ना सर, तो इसको मैं U-turn मार के इधर लेकर. No need, you mark it that side. Correct. Neatness is what you will get marked. Come on, start doing. And carefully mark because world map is not easy to master, is it? Oh, yes, 30. I'll show you some 1 or 2 videos. We'll remind me in the next page. See whatever is India and what will be India. Yes. Let us break now.